For the last few years, Bishop Grosseteste University has hosted many Being Human events. 2020 was not an exception to this. The Being Human Festival is a way for us all to celebrate the humanities. This year's theme was New Worlds, and a way the university thought best to celebrate was to share passion of the outdoors and environmental literature. When we were allowed to safely meet in classrooms, the English Literature Department at BG hosted poet Isabel Gallimore in readings of her environmentally inspired poems to a collection, Significant Other, to a group of eager listeners both in person and online.
Which show the interplay between human and nature relationship, were very revealing and maybe raising awareness for our generation as well as the future generations, how to deal with some very urgent issues like climate change. And I thought she is able to present it in a very readable way, as I can say so. It's not too far-fetched. It's understandable also for people like us that are not native in this land.
I really enjoyed the event today. It was really nice to get to chat to Isabel about her work and find out more about what motivates her as a writer, and get to learn more about her thoughts on environmental activism and how she incorporates that into her work.
I actually agree. It tackles really important issues such as environmental issues, but also how we deal with or how we interact with animals, and also how we see animals and how we use words such as overall animal words in our sentences to for example address other people. And that's a bad way of doing it, but we get more we've learned about those issues.
Unfortunately, due to national lockdown, the second half of the celebrations had to be put on hold, but the celebrating of such a vital subject was still seen on the day.
Great, so we've just finished our first Being Human event. So it's Friday morning with Isabel Gallimore, the poet, and I'm just really kind of buzzing from it. We had a really kind of engaging discussion with her. We had kind of her beamed up on the big screen here from Birmingham, and then we had our seminar group here, and then we were also joined by members of the public at home who were joining us on Zoom. Isabel did some really lovely readings from her collection.
The too hot winter sun, no cloud. I glanced up to find we were finally by ourselves and had been for a while. Hadn't we? Desired to be alone those times we flirted with seeing human forms in trees. Some evenings we gave over entirely too, making the moon one for us. Still, it felt too fast, this intimacy that over hasty buds the last few bees finishing our sentences, their bright cheeks turning pale. As stated, this Being Human event was not the first to be held at BG.
We've shared our work on the women's suffrage before, and also on the Victorian origins of the institution. So we talked about the original teacher training college, which was only for women, with a fantastic ethos.
In these trying times, it is hard to remember that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. But here at BG, we use our passion to switch on the torch, so that inspiration is never too far away. Because that is what being human means.